Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to butcher a deer. I got this deer in southern Alberta. It's a mule deer. I'm going to show you how to butcher it really quickly and easily. If you guys enjoy the video and find it helpful, please hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when I post new videos. Alright, let's get to it. The first step is to remove the tenderloins if you have not already removed them in the field. Start from the pelvis and cut along the back of the spine where it meets the tenderloin. Once you reach the tip of the tenderloin, turn your knife and cut all the way up through the flank. Then remove the flank and tenderloin together in one piece. You can trim the tenderloin later to remove the flank and clean it up. Then do the same to the other tenderloin. Next, cut along the pelvis to remove one of the rear quarters and set it aside. Then do the same to the other quarter. To break down the rear quarters, start by removing the shanks and then work your way up the leg to remove the top and bottom rounds and the sirloin tip. The shank is really tough and sinewy, so it's good for stews or grind meat. I personally like to mix it with pork and make summer sausage with it. The rounds and the sirloin tip are where you're going to get most of your steak, roast, and jerky meat, so make sure you're really careful when deboning this area. There's not really a best way to debone a rear quarter. Just make sure you cut along the natural separations of the muscle while cutting away the connective tissue so that you can cut into the actual muscle as little as possible. Think of it like peeling apart a mandarin orange. You're peeling apart the natural segments instead of cutting into the actual flesh itself. One thing I should mention is that this whole process is a lot easier with a sharp knife like the large filleting knife I'm using here. Make sure you stop butchering frequently and give it a quick run on a steel to keep the edge sharp as well. It's also a good idea to wear some Kevlar gloves so you don't cut your hands. Now moving to the front legs of the deer, you want to remove the front and rear shanks by cutting along the bone up towards the leg joint. Now we're going to cut along the inside of the shoulder blade and work our way down, cutting out the shoulder and foreleg as we go. After you've deboned the leg as best as you can, you'll want to twist the shoulder blade around so you can see where it is and cut around it to remove the shoulder. There's a layer of good meat over top of the ribs that you can remove by making a cut along the breastbone and then separating the meat from the ribs as you cut upwards towards the neck. Keep working your way up until you come to the neck, and then cut out the side of the neck as well. Then remove everything as a single piece and trim it up later. Do the same for the other side of the deer. To remove the backstrap or loin, start by making a cut all the way up one side of the spine from the back of the animal all the way to the base of the neck. Then take one end of the backstrap and carefully peel it back while cutting the connective tissue as you go. Do the same to the other side of the deer. The final step is to cut off any remaining good meat from the carcass, including the rib cage. You can use this remaining meat to grind up and make sausage or stew meat, and you can also grind up the leftover pickings and mix them up with frozen vegetables and rice to make dog food. The key is to get as much usable meat off the animal as possible. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found the video helpful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you on the trail.